Dude, I think I might need a drop hitch. But looks pretty sweet. All right, welcome back to the Enebo Racing YouTube channel. We are getting some stuff done today in preparation for the Redwood rally. We got to get a trailer hitch installed, so we're gonna fab up a little bracket on the bumper and trim a hole in the plastic part and get this handled. But we're just gonna get ripping because I also got some new springs and shocks that we might get to install later on if we've got time. So we're gonna get after it and put you on time lapse and just get going. We got the rear bumper off, bumper cover. So now we've got to cut the hole to slide the hitch in through the bumper. And we're gonna weld a plate on the back side of the bumper and then basically slide the hitch through, weld it to the plate, and then weld around the hitch as well. And so it should be pretty solid. Just gotta get to cutting. Measure it up here, and then just get to cutting.
We have the top really good here, so I'm gonna start there and then work our way down.
All right, Ryan getting it all prepped up here. All right, we're gonna use some of this little scrap steel we picked up to make a couple of brackets just to really reinforce the hitch, but it's coming together. We got 3 people on the job just getting it done.
Heck yeah.
All right, so Ben and Brian got the metal bumper pretty dialed in. The hitch matches up to it pretty good. Got it slotted, nice. We got it fairly marked up here on the bumper. So now we got to cut a hole in the bumper there and then walk it over to the car. So once we have it all marked up, we're gonna slide the hitch in through the back and then kind of measure how far we want it sticking out from the car and then get it going. Got another project underway. We're switching over to some drag springs and some strange struts that are in the back. So this is kind of a 2-project ordeal. But otherwise, we're gonna get this trailer hitch all buttoned up here. All right, so we're finalizing measurements, trying to get the center point as good as possible, but we nailed it pretty good, so we are keeping moving. We'll get the little precision belt sander out and get this thing cut up, mount her up. All right, Ben's dialing in the ridges. Gonna make that thing look good. Oh, Brian?
Or some claws.
Oh, hit me with a claw, dude.
Which one you want?
Mango, thank you. Oh, yeah. Then over here, we got the Team Z drag springs, made in the USA. And we got some strange 10-way adjustable shocks and struts. They're the same ones that Ben's running. I actually bought these ones years ago and he bought them from me because I did do the Raceland coilovers are coming out of there. So we got a couple projects. We're all just working on something, which is awesome. So we're just keeping moving. We are gonna be running the Prothane isolators as well. I'm actually trying to increase the ride height pretty significantly in the back, not only for towing the trailer during the race week, but also for weight transfer. I'm gonna raise the front of the car up as well, just to give me overall ground clearance. I'm not too worried about fitment as much as I used to be. So using these isolators, bigger springs, hopefully it'll all work out. Ben with the precision, you gotta line it up and drop her in. Perfect. All right, we got live action. We were really trying to figure out how to get a receiver on the other end of the bumper down here, because we were thinking of just permanently welding it to the bumper, but before we did that, we really wanted to think it through. And so we're basically going to weld in some pieces up here and make a little receiver on the inside of the bumper. Make sure it's all welded sturdy, nice. Drill some holes in it, and that way I can put my safety pin through it from the inside. And then you'll be able to take this thing out, because right now, oh, okay, we'll need to widen that up so it's not as hard. But anyway, the hole in the bumper really is kind of a cool shape, so we'll be able to fine tune that and make sure that doesn't happen again. We got the new Team Z springs installed with the Strange 10 ways. I just zipped them in real quick, got them all torqued down, good to go. Ben and them got the measuring and all the stuff bracketed in. He's got some welding going on, getting her done. Yeah. Yep, got the springs and the struts, fully adjustable. So we, once we get this all bracketed up, we'll start bolting things back together, and then this project will be wrapped up. All right, so Ben's finished up on the welding table over here.
Yeah, so we just, cut her through like we had it. Put these 90-degree L brackets in there, and
So
then
Yep.
just welded them in all the way around the bottom.
Let me get a flashlight. Nope, in my pocket.
Yeah.
Boom. So we got some L brackets. We welded in there to allow our removable hitch here. Then we kind of just built the receiver. Ben and Brian were using up our scrap.
Slides right in.
Slides right in.
And then line up our pin here. Bam, bam.
Boom. Perfect. So yeah, that's gonna be sick. We're gonna get that all bolted back up here. I finished up the suspension. Everything's torqued up, good to go. We're about done here. All right, so we got the car flipped around. We're gonna adjust the front struts, or front coilovers. I gotta jack the front of the car up, but check this out, people. Fresh hitch, removable, got a ball on it. Fucker ain't going nowhere. Thing is perfect and pretty damn even too. So shout out to those guys in there. But now we got a pretty gnarly rake going on with the rear drag springs. Got a lot of clearance in there, so that's good. So now we're gonna jack the front coilovers probably as high as they'll go, to be honest. Gonna dial in the front ride height a little bit just to try and get that good, but otherwise just got some wrenching to do and drop her back down. All right, so for the coilovers, you can kind of see how far we've moved them. Good chunk here, 12.5 turns. So Ben's over here working on this side, just jacking them up.
Crank it.
Get this thing in drag stance mode. We'll go a rough 12.5 revolutions and then let it down and even them out from there. We might have to adjust them a little bit, but we'll get it pretty close. All right, so first trial run, we got the wheels back on it, dropped it down. This side was about 1 inch higher than the other fender. And so we're gonna jack this side up because we're trying to get maximum clearance. So we're going up, trying to get the fender up 1 inch over here. This is gonna be the new ride height. Pretty much got 26 inches on both fenders. It's within, quarter inch or so. But yeah, we'll get a video once we're gonna go grab a bite to eat, but definitely got some clearance in the back and definitely got more clearance in the front. So we should be able to transfer some weight. And then of course, we got the damn trailer hitch. This thing's sick. All right, so we're back home with the new trailer. But as you can see, it's a little high. So we're just gonna flip the trailer hitch upside down and this should be a little more flat. Dude, I think I might need a drop hitch. That's flipped upside down. Looks way better. And yeah, still a little mountaintop, but looks pretty sweet. All right, that's gonna do it for today's video. Forgot to film an outro, it's pretty late, but nonetheless, gonna wrap it up here. Make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay rippin'.